Welcome everybody. We got 7 breaks tonight. We're going to start off with our 24 Illusions Football Hobby PYT 255. Then we have our 24 Topps Finest Football Hobby PYT 262. 24 Certified Football Hobby PYT 232. 24 Stadium Club 2 Compact Hobby Box Break PYT 230. 23 Donruss Optic International Football Hobby PYT 244. Then we have 23 Topps Composite Football Hobby PYT 237. And we end the night with 24 Topps Chrome Football Hobby PYT 247. We do have a few spots left in tonight's breaks. There is a link pinned in the chat. We'll take you to the break schedule. You guys can click on each break if you want to grab those last remaining teams. We are full in the first couple breaks. Again, we got the Illusions Hobby. We're going to have 3 autos, 2 mems per box on average. You guys are going to get your guesses in for the player on the last auto in this one. Let me get the list pulled up. And this one is full. And you do not have to be in the break to guess the player on the last auto. All right, so there's our list. Tightens down in the 32nd spot there. Get your guesses in. Illusions Football Hobby PYT 255 starts now. Good luck. All right, here's our first pack. We start off with John Jefferson on the clutch. That one is out of 399. We have a mem here. Deja Vu out of 10. 7 out of 10. That's a Thurman Thomas James Cook. 7 out of 10 on that one. Whoa, we got Terry Bradshaw sliding down. The base Terry Bradshaw. Spencer Rattler rookie. And A.J. Brown. Nice men to start off. We have Derek Carr. Patrick Mahomes. Zaire Franklin. And John Jefferson out of 49. It's going to the Chargers. Nice auto there for the Chargers spot. I don't know if I got a top loader thick enough for this one next to me. We'll set that over here for now. Justin Jefferson on the clutch, non-numbered. Next pack. Okay, guys, we still have 6 breaks left tonight. We do have some spots left in some of the breaks as well. Link is pinned in the chat if anybody wants to grab any Game Magicians. That is Trevor Lawrence out of 99. The Atu on the auto. That is a rookie signs auto. Going to the Colts spot, another big one. Still think our thick sleeve or top loaders are at the other shop. Nice hit for the Colts. Bucky Irving, Russell Wilson, Trey Hendrickson. Get those guesses in for the player on the last auto. Actually, might be coming up now. There's Michael Penix. Adam Thielen. Dallas Turner. And it's a dual auto. Xavier Legette, Jonathan Brooks. Jared Bear. If this is the last auto, we'll take Jonathan Brooks. Will pay 20. 123 out of 199. I would have accepted either name. Ooh, look at the top of that one. Little stick card, a little damage to that top. Jamar Chase on the non-numbered clutch. As long as there's no other auto, Jared Bear will hit the 20 in credit. And that one was out of 199. And right where my thumb was, there is a little nick on that one. Let me slide. Let's get these sleeve and top loaded here. Grab your spots, guys, in the upcoming breaks tonight. I am going to be process of moving everything this week, so won't have any more breaks until next week. 277 out of 399. The rest of everything I have to have out this week, so I'll be sorting these breaks and everything and moving. We got everything prepared last week, and now it's just that one can't top load. Yeah, there's two. Save. I'll have to get my thicker top loaders next pack. And if you guys are waiting on the next break, that is Topps Finest Football Hobby. That is coming up next. There's Tajay Spears. That one is out of 499. 201 out of 499. Kyle Hamilton. TJ Watt. Geno Smith. And Shining Stars AJ Brown. Next pack. That is an Abracadabra of George Kittle. That one is numbered to 399 for San Fran. Then we have Bobby Wagner going to the Commanders. That is out of 399. 233 out of 399. Xavier Worthy. Baker Mayfield. Brock Bowers. And next pack. We have Bucky Irving out of 125 going to Tampa. Najee Harris. James Conner. Xavier Legette. Game Magicians. That is Drake May. And we have out of 299, DK Metcalf, DJ McCarthy rookie, Quentin Johnston, Brock Purdy, and a clutch of Tyreek Hill. Non-numbered. We got 2 packs left. DJ Moore out of 249. Terry McLaurin. Daniel Jones. Cooper Kupp. Drake May on the Amazing. And that one is not numbered. Top load those before we ship. And our last pack. We got Caleb Williams, Anthony Richardson, Rome of Dunze. Rookie Idols, John Elway, Bo Nix for Denver. That one is not numbered. And A.J. Brown on the clutch. That one is not numbered. Let's top load recap, and then we'll move on to our Topps Finest break. That is coming up next. Topps Finest Football 2024. That's PYT 262. We did have about 5 to 7 spots left tonight. Link is pinned in the chat. I'll take you to the future break schedule. I'll show you what breaks had spots available when we started the breaks. There was 1 in Stadium Club, 4 in Composite Football, and then 3 in Topps Chrome Football. There may still be some of those teams available if anybody is looking to add or buy into some of the breaks. Got a couple more here. We'll top load, then we'll do our recap on this one. Do our recap. Jonathan Brooks, guess will earn you 20 in credit. Just send us a message with the break number and your guess. Out of 499, Tajay Spears. The Abracadabra out of 399. Out of 399, that is Bobby Wagner. Bucky Irving out of 125. DK Metcalf out of 299. DJ Moore out of 249. Rookie Idols, Dual Mem, John Elway, Bo Nix for Denver. John Jefferson out of 399 on the clutch for the Chargers. There's the Jonathan Brooks, Xavier Legette Dual Mem auto out of 199. Then we had Game Magicians out of 99. Trevor Lawrence, 7 out of 10 on the Deja Vu Mem. As Thurman Thomas and James Cook. Going to the Bills spot, 7 out of 10 on that one. Then we had the Liatu Rookie Signs auto right there for the Colts. Was that numbered? Oh yeah, it was out of 75. 30 out of 75 on that one. And then the Superlatives out of 49. 11 out of 49. John Jefferson going to the Chargers. All right, guys, that's going to do it for break number 1 tonight. I'll get these top loaded here. Going across the street, grab some top loaders. Up next is our Topps Finest Football hobby. This one is also full. Bear with me for one moment. Let's get our title updated here. Then we'll get our list pulled up. Get your guesses in for the player on the last auto in this one. And it is Topps Finest Football. PYT 262. Get your guesses in. There's your teams. WP down here with the Jags. We'll be right back in just a moment. This is PYT 262. Let me know. I think it might have been muted. Let me know if you can hear me now. Jonathan Brooks. Tom Brady on the refractor. Team finest. All right, good. Sorry about that, guys. I don't know why it muted this part of the stream too. Dallas Turner. That's happened before. Dwayne Bowe. If you hit mute on one screen, it shouldn't mute on both. Malachi Corley. Anina Smith. Dante Hall. Lynn Dickey. John Elway. Liatu out of 325. Going to the Colts. Drake May, Field Generals for the Patriots. Ray Lewis refractor. X Factor Josh Cribbs. And Chad Johnson. Get those guesses in, guys, for the player on the last auto. We already gave away 20 in credit in the first break. There's Jermaine Burton. Terrian Arnold. Dan Marino. J.J. Watt. Don Majowski. Josh Cribbs out of 25. 22 out of 22 on that Josh Cribbs there for the Browns. Roman Wilson, Dynamos. X Factor, Peyton Manning. Top team finest. And then we got Jatavian Sanders. Brendan Rice. 3 packs left. We still should have 2 autos in here. Up next after this one's our top certified, or sorry, not top certified. Our Panini certified football 2024 coming up next. There's Barry Sanders, Bruce Smith, Lenny Moore, Joe Alt, Sam Hartman, Lynn Dickey. If you guys want to buy in any spots in tonight's breaks, use that link pinned in the chat. There's Dante Culpepper, Field Generals. Bryce Young out of 99 on this Field Generals for the Panthers. Jonathan Brooks, X Factor there for the Panthers. And Keon Coleman. Last 2 packs. We have Trey Benson. Xavier Legette. Jacob Cowing. Roman Wilson. And Santana Moss is our first auto. Santana Moss for the Jets. Base auto there, non-numbered. Sit for the Jets on the Santana Moss. We have Malik Neighbors out of 99 for the Giants. Finest debuts, Nate Wiggins for Baltimore. Refractor, Chad Johnson. X Factor, Michael Hall Jr. Santana Moss there on the base. And our final pack of the break. Good luck to everybody. Michael Pratt. Dwayne Bowe. Warren Moon. Billy Sims. Audric Estime out of 50. 2 out of 50. Audric Estime for the Broncos. He is the guess of the break. Did not see an Estime guess in the chat. Randall Cunningham, 75 for the Vikings. Topps team finest, Caleb Williams, Bo Jackson X Factor, and Drake May with the X Factor as well. The Rob Gronkowski. Let's top load the numbered parallels here we got. We'll do our recap, and we're going to move on to certified football. Again, grab your spots in the upcoming breaks. Link is pinned in the chat if you guys want to grab those. Make sure you guys bookmark the break schedule page. We're going to be back on Monday. I know it's a long time in between breaks, but we got to be able to get everything finalized here in the new shop. Basically, we starting fresh on Monday. We'll do Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday at least next week, maybe more, depending on what breaks fill. Out of 325, there's the Atu. Josh Cribbs out of 25. Bryce Young out of 99. Malik Neighbors out of 99. Randall Cunningham out of 75. Santana Moss on the auto. Audric Estime out of 50. 2 out of 50. And that does it. Estime was the guest of the break. He would be the one to win the 20. That does it with break number 2. And up next is our 24 Certified Football Hobby. PYT 232. We're going to update the title here. We'll get the list pulled up. Get your guesses in for the player on the last auto of this one. Same year of football. A few of the autos will be different because some are Panini exclusive, some are Topps exclusive. That makes it kind of challenging as well on some of these guesses. There's our title. Let's pull up that list. This is 24 Certified Football Hobby PYT 232. There's your list. Your names are on the left. Your teams are on the right. The Texans are at the bottom. Tony's got those locked up. Them locked up there. We'll be right back with Certified Football. Get those guesses in. All right, guys, here we go. This is PYT 232. Good luck, everybody. 24 Certified Football, 2 autos, 2 mims per box on average. We're going to have 10 packs, 5 cards per pack. This is 24 Certified Football. '24 Stadium Club 2 compact hobbies coming up next. Empty box. There's Tyler Lockett, Javonte Williams, Bijan Robinson, and we have a piece of the game, Justin Herbert out of 249 on that mim. Certified stars, we got Tua. You do not have to be in the break to guess the player on the last auto in this one. Get your guesses in. If any of the autos are replaced by Panini points, we'll random those off to someone in the break. There's Kirk Cousins, Travis Kelce, Jalen Hurts. That is Kamari Lannister out of 275 for Houston. There's a filler. That is Dallas Turner out of 75. The Vikings Kid Reporter card. Next pack. Stadium Club Baseball, the 2 compact hobby break is coming up next. We did have 1 team left when we started tonight. That may have been taken. If not, there's Link pinned in the chat. There's Amon-Ra St. Brown, Keenan Allen, Cortland Sutton, Jordan Love out of 225. We got Justin Jefferson. Patrick Mahomes, Devon Achane, Tua, Jared Goff, and we got our Immortals, Icky Woods. Next pack. There's Baker Mayfield, Deebo Samuel, TJ Watt, Audric Estime on the rookie mem auto out of 99. Put quite a bit of Estime tonight. I was gonna go for 2 autos and 3 breaks. That is gonna go to the Broncos, Audric Estime. Should have one more auto. Get your guesses in on who you think that might be. We got the Rome Odunze certified rookies. Upload these real quick and then we'll finish the rest. We got 4 or 5 packs left. Next pack. There's Jahmyr Gibbs, Amari Cooper, Justin Jefferson, and Wayne Corbett is our second auto, and that one is out of 50. 45 out of 50. Wayne Corbett. Going to the Jets. Up next is our Stadium Club 2 compact hobby box break. We still have that. Donruss Optic International Composite Football and Chrome Football left. There's Jordan Love on the gold team. We got 4 packs left here. DJ Moore, Tyreek Hill, Jaden Reed, DeCamarion Richardson out of 350 going to the Raiders. There you go, filler. Khalil Mack on the certified stars. Bobby Wagner, Kyler Murray, Daniel Jones, Bryce Young out of 275. Michael Penix on the franchise foundations. Last 2 packs coming up. We got James Conner, Anthony Richardson, Kenneth Walker III, Jalen Wright on the new generation mem out of 399. Immortals Bryant Young, Kid Reporter card. And our final pack of this break. That is Dak Prescott, Puka Nacua, Devonta Smith, Deebo Samuel on the red out of 100. And we have Malachi Corley on the certified rookies. All right, let's top load recap. Then we'll move on to compact Topps Compact Hobby. 2 hobby box break of Stadium Club Baseball. All right, here's our recap for this one. We got Richardson out of 350. Bryce Young out of 275. Out of 100, Debo Samuel. Out of 275, Kamari Lannister. Out of 75, we had Dallas Turner. Out of 225, Jordan Love. Out of 399, we got Jalen Wright on the new generation mem. On the piece of the game mem, out of 249, Justin Herbert. Audric Estime out of 99, the rookie patch auto. And then we had Wayne Corbett out of 50 for the Jets on the mirror signatures. All right, that does it for this one. That's our third break of the night. Up next, Stadium Club 2 compact hobby box break. Let's get that title updated. We'll get the list pulled up. Get your guesses in for the player on the last of this break here. It is a 24 baseball break, Topps Stadium Club compact hobby 2-box break. Let's see if the Tampa Bay Rays sold. They were apparently the last team left in this one. It did sell. We are full on this one now. We are full. Here's our list. Names are on the left. Teams are on the right. Get your guesses in for the player on the last auto. We should have 2 autos total. This is a 2 compact hobby Stadium Club break PYT 230. Get those guesses in. We'll be right back in just a moment. All right, here we go, guys. This is PYT 230, our Stadium Club 2 compact hobby box break. So there we go. Right to it. 64 cards per box, 1 auto in every box. We'll have some numbered parallels. We'll have some chromes thrown in here as well. Would be nice if this is how they did like Topps Series 1. Instead of having like Topps Chrome, throw in Chrome cards so they're more rare. You could throw in Chrome autos. Let's. Here we go. Pack number 1. That is Gavin Williams. Jeremy Pena. Jonathan India. Ha-Seong Kim. Zach Gallen out of 99. The chrome right there, the orange chrome. Junior Caminero on the Special Forces. We have a purple. Freddie Peralta. Non-chrome out of 75. And the Riley Green chrome. Carlos Correa. Tanner Bybee. Lars Nootbaar. Trey Turner. Dylan Cease. Tanner Bybee. Auto. One of the Guardians. Auto number 1. You guys are guessing auto number 2. It'll come out of the second box. There's Daryl Strawberry. David Ortiz. Josh Gibson. Nolan Ryan. Hunter Green. Yu Darvish. Pablo Lopez. Ozzie Albies on the cheap fantasy. Ozzie Albies on the red parallel. Chrome of Alex Rodriguez. We got 3 breaks left after this. We had spots available in those breaks. We got Optic International, Andres Jimenez. Then we have Composite Football and Chrome Football, Stan Musial. Mike Schmidt. Eloy. Roberto Clemente. Jeff Bagwell. Logan Webb. And Brian Reynolds on the Chrome. Johnny Bench. Manny Machado. Byron Buxton. Stephen Kwan. Ozzie Smith. Corey Seager on the Power Pact. Eloy on the red. Pablo Lopez Chrome. Bryson Stott. Frank Thomas. Pee Wee Reese. Craig Biggio. Barry Larkin. We got our die cut of Clayton Kershaw for the Dodgers. A red Buster Posey. Victor Scott on the Chrome rookie. Next pack. Joe Musgrove. Joe Ryan. Tristan McKenzie. Bob Gibson. Lawrence Butler rookie. Bryce Harper on the velocity there for Phillies. Then we had Christian Scott, Joe Adell. Let's top load what we have here and we'll continue on. You guys get your guesses in for the player on the last auto in this one. Should have one more auto left in this break. Next pack. Pete Crow Armstrong. Roy Campanella. Parker Meadows. Luis Roberts. Fernando Tatis Jr. George Kirby on the refractor. Kyle Tucker. Ian Happ. Julio Rodriguez, Yordan Alvarez, Spencer Strider, Zach Wheeler, Francisco Lindor, Bryce Harper, the Power Pact, Ronald Acuna on the Going Yard die cut, Joe Mauer on the Chrome. Up next is our 23 Don Russ Optic International Football Hobby PYT 244. That's coming up next. Eddie Murray. O'Neill Cruz, Thurman Munson, Adley Rushman, Cal Raleigh, and our other auto is a Hunter Goodman rookie auto right there for the Rockies. Catcher for the Rockies, Hunter Goodman. He was the guess of the break. Colt Keith on the red rookie. Christine Matthews. Next pack. Kodai Senga, Adley Rushman, Ke'Bryan Hayes, Deki Matsui, Kyle Tucker, Garrett Cole on the Chief Fantasy, Tariq Skubal Red, William Contreras on the Chrome, Tom Glavine, Kyle Schwarber, Darryl Strawberry, Cal Ripken Jr., Johan Rojas, Brandon Nemo, Will Clark, Julio Rodriguez on the Chrome. We got 4 packs left. Next pack. Lou Gehrig, Ryan Mountcastle, Ken Griffey Jr. Oops. Back there. Jose Altuve, Hank Aaron. Power packed Austin Riley. We got the green paper Ellie De La Cruz. 11 out of 199 go to the Reds. Rookie Ellie De La Cruz. Ryan Mountcastle on the Chrome. JT Realmuto. Tom Seaver, Brooks Robinson, Zach Wheeler, Ronnie Mauricio. Ooh, we got a die cut. That is Wyatt Langford. Trying to slip out of there. There's Joe Ryan. Johan Rojas, rookie for the Phillies. Last 2 packs coming up. We have Cedric Mullins, Ichiro, Alex Bregman, Greg Maddux, Bryce Harper, Derek Jeter on the Special Forces, Gabriel Moreno, Shohei Ohtani on the Chrome. And our final pack of the break. Mike Piazza, Jared Kelnick, Kyle Schwarber, Francisco Alvarez, Jim Palmer, Xander Bogaerts on the Refractor Chrome. We got Ryan Sandberg and Kirby Puckett Chrome. Let's top load, recap, and move on to our Optic International hobby. All right. Top of these, do our recap, then move on to our last 3 breaks of the night. The next one is full. We did have a couple spots left in our last 2 breaks when we went live tonight. So if there's any spots left, it will be for 23 Tops Composite PYT 237 and 24 Tops Chrome Hobby. Both football breaks, PYT 247. Link is pinned in the chat if you want to go to that future break schedule and click on those breaks to see if any spots are available. There's the George Kirby Chrome Refractor. Going yard die cut of Ronald Acuna. The green Ellie De La Cruz out of 199 for the Reds. Wyatt Langford on the die cut. Johan Rojas Chrome. Xander Bogaerts Refractor Chrome right there. Zach Gallen out of 99 for the Diamondbacks. Freddie Peralta out of 75. Clayton Kershaw on the die cut. Victor Scott Chrome rookie. Tanner Bybee on the auto for Cleveland. And Hunter Goodman rookie auto. And the guest of the break going to the Rockies spot. All right, that does it for this one. What's up next is our Donruss International hobby box break. Let's get that list pulled up here. Get our title updated. Again, this one is full. Your names are on the left, your teams are on the right. Top sale trading down here at the bottom. The Chiefs. Get your guesses in for the player on the last of the red stars parallels for 20 in credit. We'll be right back in just a moment. All right, here we go. This is PYT 244. 23 Optic International Hobby. Rookies, we got the red stars parallel. 20 packs, 4 cards per pack. You're guessing the player on the last of the red stars parallels for 20 in credit. If we can pull a downtown. It's been a little while since we hit some downtowns out of here. Looking for those. Empty box. Here we go, pack number 1. Clark Phillips. Ooh, there's a red stars right off the bat. Cade Otton. Jaron Hall. Mozzie Smith. Micah Parsons. There's the hollow play action Saquon for the Giants. Broderick Jones, Fred Warner. Dalton Schultz, Sam Laporta, Amon-Ra, Dan Marino. Hunter Winfro, Tommy DeVito, Darrelle Revis, Brian Robinson Jr. Max Crosby, rookie recruits JSN, Luke Musgrave, Mike Allstott. Patrick Mahomes, Dontavian Wicks, Michael Vick, and Khalil Mack. Justin Fields, Tyson Bagent on the Red Stars. That may be the guess of the break. Tank Dell, Will Levis. Up next after this one is our Topps composite. There's Michael Pittman, Barry Sanders, Azuma, and Aaron Rodgers. Josh Allen, Keaton Mitchell, Bijan, and Joey Bosa. Travis Etienne, Travis Kelce on the Diamond Hands hollow, DJ Johnson, and Tyler Lockett. We're about halfway through this box. Quentin Johnston, DJ Turner, Dalton Kincaid, and Ricky Jackson. Luke Kuechly, Charlie Jones, Justin Jefferson, Cade Otton. Kurt Warner. We got the lighted up Bryce Young. BJ Olajari, Deebo Samuel. Next pack. John Mechie III, Brian Barisi, Warren Sapp, Hardy Nickerson. Come on, let's find a downtown in here. Shaq Thompson, Will Levis, Tucker Kraft, Kayvon Thibodeau. Zach Charbonnet, Khalil Mack, Jaron Hall, Mike Evans. John Elway, Bijan again, Jordan Addison, Joe Klecko. Last 3-pack. Jared Goff, Tank Bigsby, Brock Purdy on the chain, Movers Hollow, TJ Hawkinson. Gabriel Davis. Who is this, a downtown? Looks like it's. It's Rookie Kings. It's sold the velocity, but still, that's a nice one. Quentin Johnston on the Rookie Kings. Rookie Kings, Quentin Johnston. Passing grade, that is Anthony Richardson, Kendre Miller, and our final pack of this break. Chris Godwin, Derek Hall, Best Tutties, Nick Bosa, Fred Warner. And we got Fred Warner to end it. Those hollows and stuff in that pile there, we will top load before we ship. And thought we had a downtown. We got the Rookie Kings instead. We got 2 breaks left tonight, guys. We have autos we can still guess. We gave away 20 credit our first break, but we haven't had very many guesses since. There's Cade Otton on the Red Stars parallel. Tyson Bagent was the guess of the break and the last of the Red Stars. And then we have the Rookie Kings, Quentin Johnston. We got a bunch of hollows and stuff we will top load before we ship. That'll do it for this one. Yeah, we haven't had any big one-of-ones, super short prints tonight. Let's see what we can get. We had that Bronny James one-of-one the other night. That was nice. Topps Composite is coming up next. Let's get that list pulled up. Let me see. All those spots sold. Second here. All right, we got 4 teams left in this one still. We have, who do we have left? Sorry. Colts, Texans, 49ers, and Titans. Colts, Texans, 49ers, and Titans. Pull that list up. Oops, did not Get your guesses in for the player on the last auto. Grab these last 4 teams. Link is in the chat if anybody wants to grab them. We'll be right back to start PYT 237. This is 23 Topps Composite Football Hobby. We'll be right back. All right, guys, we're going to get started on this one. The Texans, Colts, 49ers, and Titans are available. Link in the chat. Grab those teams. It's pinned to the chat. Get your guesses in for the player on the last auto. This is 23 Topps Composite Football Hobby PYT 237. Three autographs per box. You're guessing the player on the last auto. 12 packs, 8 cards per pack. You're guessing the player on the last auto in this one for 20 in credit. There's an empty box. There's Jerry Rice, Phil Simms, J.J. Watt, Midnight of Ray Lewis. We have Ricky Williams. That is out of 99. 25 out of 99 of the Ricky Williams. Lawrence Taylor, Winslow, Will Levis. There's Lynn Dickey, Anthony Richardson, Devin Hester, Irving Fryer out of 299 for the Patriots is auto number 1 on the refractor. Chrome auto. $2.99. We got a Cornelius Bennett refractor for the Bills. Barry Sanders, Will Levis, rookies there. Next pack. Get your guesses in for the player on the last auto. We should have 3 autos in this box. Michael Vick, Javon Curse, Bo Jackson, Midnight of Brett Favre, Jay Novacek refractor, modern artist Rob Gronkowski, Will Levis, James Harrison. Topps Chrome 2024 football is up next. If you're waiting on that one, that will follow this one. PYT 247 up next. Bryce Young, Chrome rookie. CJ Stroud, Topps finest rookie. Michael Vick, Barry Sanders, Emmitt Smith out of 199. We got Andre Reed, Sean Alexander, Bruce Smith, Darren Sproles, J.J. Watt, Jason Sehorn, Barry Foster, refractor Randy Moss, flashbacks Ron Jaworski, C.J. Stroud, Danny Amendola. We got either a filler or a real thick card coming up. Darrelle Revis, Joe Montana, J.J. Watt, and it's a Jason Sehorn auto mem out of 50, 10 out of 50. Player worn material, composite patch auto. Jason Sehorn for the Giants spot. And I don't have a thick top loader with me for that one. We'll do that after the breaks. There's James Harrison on the refractor. J.J. Watt, Eddie George, Adrian Peterson. I have one auto left, I believe. Lawrence Taylor, Mario Williams, Barry Sanders on the composite black. Midnight of Rod Woodson, Michael Vick out of 150. Brian Westbrook. We got Riggins and Zach Thomas. Bo Jackson, Bryce Young, Tom Brady, Rob Gronkowski out of 99. Refractor of Adrian Peterson. We got Ray Lewis, Jerry Rice, Dan Marino. Let's top load these real quick. We had some teams left in this break. Grab those teams if you want. The listing is still live. Same for Topps Chrome 2024. Those spots are still available as well. All right, here we go. Delaney Walker, Rob Gronkowski, Bryce Young, Herman Moore out of 150. Herman Moore, possibly the guess of this break. It's a nice blue Topps Chrome auto. Kind of a team color match there with the lines. A little different blue, but still nice. It's a good one. Herman Moore. Howie Long on the refractor. Bo Jackson. CJ Stroud. Some rookies there. 3 packs left. Ray Lewis. Justin Tuck. Steve Young. Midnight of Will Levis. Don't forget, guys, we still have Topps Chrome coming up. There's spots left in that one, too. Out of 399, J.J. Watt. Grounded, Darren Sproles. Theismann and Dan Fouts. Last 2 packs. Warren Moon. Reese Jones-Drew. D'Angelo Hall. White, Dan Marino. On the Topps Chrome. Dan Marino refractor. Teddy Bruschi on the gallery. Wayne Corbett, Jim Kelly. Final pack of the break. Earl Campbell. Sean Alexander, Midnight of Jay Novacek. Panic, Little Tactic. Joe Montana. Troy Aikman out of 75, 10 out of 75. Tom Brady. Ricky Williams and CJ Stroud. That'll do it for this one. Let's recap, top load and recap. We'll move on to the last break of the night. This one we will top load. We got out of 50, Jason Sehorn on the patch auto, 10 out of 50. Going to the Giants. Nice hit for the Giants spot. And the rest. J.J. Watt out of 399. Troy Aikman, Topps Chrome Black out of 75. Ricky Williams out of 99 on the Topps Finest. Then we had out of 199. Emmitt Smith, Michael Vick out of 150. Rob Gronkowski out of 99. Out of 299, Irving Fryer on the refractor auto. Herman Moore was our final auto out of 150 for Detroit. All right, guys, that's going to do it. Plus the stack here will top load as well. Top rookies, refractors, all that. All right, that was PYT 237. Up next is PYT 247, Topps Chrome Football. Get your guesses in for the player on the last auto in this one. This is 2024 football. We went from 2023 to 2024. And our final break of the night. Again, let's see what's sold. PYT. We got one team left. Or are they all sold out now? Yep, they're all sold out. Hopefully it's updated. And the purchase history, usually that takes forever to update. We have three. We have the Broncos, Jets, and Commanders. The Jets are not showing yet. All right, so there's the Broncos and the Commanders. We should be all sold out for this one. The Jets just have not processed on my side yet. Did show them removed from the listing. All right, let me pull the list up again. The Jets are sold. Everybody, thanks for helping fill the breaks tonight. There's your list. Names are on the left, teams are on the right. Get your guesses in. We should have two autos in this. You're guessing the player on the last auto for 20 in credit. We'll be right back with PYT 247. All right, Matt's got the Jets. Appreciate it, Matt. I'll update that list once it populates on my side. Get those guesses in. PYT 247 coming up next. All right, guys, here we go. The last break of the night. PYT 247, 24 Topps Chrome Football Hobby. Good luck, everybody. 2 autos per box. We're going to have 12 packs, 8 cards per pack. There's our empty box. And our first pack. Good luck. Anthony Munoz for the Bengals. We got Andre Tippett, Jonathan Ogden, Nolan Cromwell, reverse refractor, Joey Porter, or negative refractor, I guess. Sunday Swag, Adrian Peterson, Jacob Cowing, Xavier Legette. Dan Hampton, Drew Bledsoe, Charles Tillman, Rob Gronkowski on the refractor, Will Reichert on the refractor as well. Finesse of Sean Alexander. Michael Pratt. Ben Sinnott, rookies. Those guesses in. This is the last break you can get guesses in for the player on the last auto. Bryce Young, Steve Hutchinson, Chris Carter, William Refrigerator Perry, Fashanu out of 1. That was a tough one. There it is, out of 199 for the Jets. Ooh, and we have a Blake Corum out of 50. 48 out of 50, all etch gold. Jabari Small, Tyler Newman on the rookies there. Todd Heap, Dan Marino, Rob Gronkowski, Dexter Manley, Hines Ward, all etch, all chrome team tight end, Rob Gronkowski, Tyreek Smith, Chris Jenkins, Michael Dean Perry, Archie Manning, Michael Irvin, Kalen Carson auto for Dallas. Rookie Kalen Carson. We have Kalen Bullock on the refractor rookie. Youthquake, Jerzon Newton, Enos Rakestraw, Jaden Daniels rookie. Ed McCaffrey, James Harrison, Deuce McAllister, Danny White, Rodney Hampton, refractor of Michael Irvin, Jalen Polk, Johnny Wilson, receiver rookies there for the Eagles and Patriots. Devin Hester, Dante Culpepper, Frank Gore, Dallas Clark, Deuce McAllister, Legends of the Gridiron, Frank Gore, Jermaine Burton, Braylon Trice, Rod Smith, Troy Polamalu, Will Levis, a green Jonah Ellis out of 99, going to Denver. Fishanu refractor. Blake Corum, Bucky Irving, Adonai Mitchell, Leroy Butler, Kellen Winslow, Christian Okoye, Joe Theismann, Eli Manning refractor. Sunday Swag, Brett Favre for the Vikings. Drake May and Devin Leary. Last 3 packs coming up. Antonio Freeman, Darren Sproles, Tony Hill, Brian Westbrook, Fashanu again on Yellow Wave. What's that number down to 75? 5 out of 75. All Chrome Team Jerry Rice, Ricky Pearsall, and Malik Washington. Last 2 packs. Anthony Richardson, Brad Johnson, Billy Sims, Emmett Smith, refractor. We had Tyler Guyton, Future Stars Chris Jenkins, Armarius Mims, and Anina Smith, rookies. And our final pack of the break. Andre Reed, Dwight Stevenson, DeMontre Dawson, George Teague, Keon Coleman, team color match blue right there out of 150, 21 out of 150. Keon Coleman was the guess of the break. Corley, not a Coleman though. So we only had a guess in the first break of the night. A nice hit for the Bills. Keon Coleman on the rookie auto blue. 150. Youthquake, Refractor Lad McConkey, Jordan Morgan, and Eric, all rookies there. Let's top load our numbered parallels for now. We got our refractors we'll top load before we ship. Again, this is the last break of the night. I'm going to throw up the schedule for next week here either tonight or tomorrow. I'll put up at least the days. It'll be Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday of next week we'll be breaking. Let's do our recap. We'll sign off for the night. Our negative refractor right there, Joey Porter for Pittsburgh. Then we have Pashanu out of 199 for the Jets. Blake Corum out of 50. Jonah Ellis out of 99. Pashanu out of 75. Kalen Carson on the refractor auto. Graph of variation. Keon Coleman out of 150 on the blue auto for the Bills. Blue variation. All right, guys, that does it for the breaks. You guys have a happy Thanksgiving. Like I said, we'll be working on getting these sorted, shipped out. We will be back again next week. Thanks for everyone for helping fill the breaks, getting your guesses in. Congrats on the $20 hit in that first break. That was Jer Bear. Congrats on that. All right, guys, you have a great night. We will see you soon.